It's the John's Tire Discount High School Football Game of the Week. The Pineville Mountain Lions and the Harlan Green Dragons in the Battle of 119, and it's coming up from Pineville High School right after this timeout.
Why you can trust John's Tire Discount?
I always stop at John's Tire Discount for good prices, good, excellent service. Been coming here for 20 years.
I come here to John's Discount Tires because Larry Joe Jarvis is always taking good care of me. He does front end alignments, they do tires, whatever you need. We got really good prices, always are very quick to get things done, and you don't have to wait very long at all.
Come see us at John's Tire Discount. Customer service is number one.
Trophy will travel with each school with the winner of the game each year. Also,
Pineville Pharmacy, you'll always find friendly hometown service. With 2 drive-through windows, you'll receive your affordable prescriptions fast and accurate. And we provide free delivery. Pineville Pharmacy accepts all Medicare Part D plans. You'll also find a full line of vitamins, first aid, cough and cold products, and a large selection of dollar items too. Each day, we're dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy. Pineville Pharmacy, downtown.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pineville High School. John Engel along with Brandon Howard here for the Battle of 119 and some district honors on the line here tonight as the Pineville Mountain Lions host the Harlan Green Dragons. Welcome to the Pineville Pharmacy pregame show. Harlan, a running team. They like to run out of that wing tee. They'll throw the ball if you force them to, but running is what they do, and they do it very well. They're led by a pair of strong running backs in the game. Nick Jarvis, a senior, 6'1", 207. He's run for 835 yards this year. And Kendall Brock, 761 rushing yards for Kendall Brock. He's just a sophomore. He's 5'9", 180 pounds. Their quarterback is Tanner Parks. He's a junior, 5'8", 150. He's pretty accurate throwing the ball, 23 out of 46. That's even 50%. 527 passing yards on the year. He's been picked off 5 times. He has thrown 8 touchdown passes. But again, the running game is what Harlan likes to do. Defensively, they'll line up with number 2, Ledford. He's just a freshman. He's 6 feet, 155 pounds, and also wearing number 50 on your screen tonight. You'll notice Thomas Morgan. He's a junior. He's 6'4", and he's 280 pounds. Harlan has a record of 7-1. They are 2-0 in this district. Pineville comes in with a 5-3 mark. They're 1-1 in the district, playing their worst half of the year, I'm told, by the coaching staff last week down at Williamsburg. 3 quick turnovers, and Williamsburg turned them into points in a hurry. A blocked punt, a missed snap from center, and Williamsburg put some points on the board in a hurry and got the momentum going and ended up winning easily over Pineville, handing the Mountain Lions a crucial district loss. That makes this game a battle for Pineville to throw this thing into a 3-way tie. If the Mountain Lions can win, all 3 teams in the district will probably finish 2-1. And we'll see how that plays out for Pineville here tonight. They're going to have to take care of the football. They're led, of course, by quarterback Tucker Willem, 635 rushing yards on the year. He's also 66 out of 113 yards passing. That's 923 passing yards, 13 touchdowns. He's been intercepted 7 times. And also a strong running game from Lawrence Simpson, sophomore running back. Simpson close behind Willem in rushing yardage with 615 yards. Leading receiver for Pineville on the year is Will Adams, who wears number 4. He's caught 29 passes, and 8 of those 13 touchdown passes from Willem. Defensively, they've got number 53 Kelly, number 22 Bruner, as Luke Kelly's a junior. and Bruner also a junior, but they are the top tacklers for the Mountain Lions this season. All right, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the toss of the coin, the opening kick of the Battle of 119, Harlan at Pineville, coming up when we return.
Tonight's seniors are acting captains tonight. They're playing their last game.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it, pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating and air also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating and air, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Captains are on the field. Senior night, they're going to honor all of Pineville's seniors as they will take the field here for the coin toss. In for an exciting battle tonight, aren't we, John? The Battle of 119.
Well, it should be a good matchup. On paper, they look pretty close. Middlesboro losing to Pineville, but beating Harlan. But then Harlan defeated Williamsburg, while Pineville couldn't do the same at Williamsburg last week. So even if you do comparative scores of common opponents, it's kind of a toss-up there as well. So I think this is probably going to be a close football game. This Battle of 119 has kind of been a one-way street, though, over the last few years. Harlan has dominated this. They have won 13 out of the last 15 games. Pineville winning in 2013 by a big 50-0 margin. You have to go all the way back to Coach DeLynn Klein back in 2000 here at Pineville, where they beat Harlan 20-13. But all those games in between 2000 and 2013, the Green Dragons won them every one. They were close, some of them, but Harlan came out the winner somehow on each of those occasions. So Pineville's got to turn that around here tonight.
Hopefully they can come out of here with the win. I remember that 2000 game you're talking about with Coach Klein. I'd graduated in 99, but Coach Klein was the coach when I was here. He's a fine guy.
Of course, he was just here a couple of weeks ago with the Cumberland Gap. Pineville will receive to begin tonight's game. So Harlan, dressed in the white with green, will kick to the maroon-clad Pineville Mountain Lions. This has been the Pineville Pharmacy pregame show. Get ready for the kickoff. It's coming up right now from Pineville as Harlan kicks to Pineville when we get back.
And the Pineville Mountain Lions are massing in the
30 years experience, All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing is where you go for custom screen printing and more. We service all local schools and churches with unmatched quality. Our full-time design artist will ensure fast, customized service every time. We also carry a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and medals to suit your special event. Ask about our embroidery and gift items too. All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing, the best product at the best price. Locations in Harrogate and our new location in Middlesbrough.
Welcome back as the Mountain Lions take the field at Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium. It's a wonderful night for football here in the little town of Pineville. It's been senior night. It's Hall of Fame weekend where the Pineville High School inducts new members into their Hall of Fame. John, do you know any of the gentlemen and ladies being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
I do, but I don't have a complete list of them here on hand, so we'll probably have to skip that for the moment for fear that we leave somebody out. But yeah, it's a big weekend here at Pineville with the Hall of Fame, senior night, big battle for district honors. A lot on the line here this weekend.
The Bill Adams Stadium is rocking tonight as Harlan, a district championship, and of course the Mountain Lions have filled the home stands and the fence line to capacity.
Back to receive, Mason and Williams.
Holden Williams will kick for Harlan. Pineville has twin safeties back about the 15-yard line. The kick is bounced along on the ground. It hit a Pineville man in the foot. And the Mountain Lions, I think, able to get on it up near midfield. It's going to belong to Pineville. They do come out of the stack with it.
Kick recovered by number 52.
Luke Kelly with the recovery. That ball hit his foot, and Luke alertly, with a quick dive forward, got on the ball. So Pineville has good field position at the 49-yard line. They send a pair of wideouts each way. Now they bring Adams up on a tight end. Williams sprints right, reverses left, going to throw it left side, and it's picked off at the Harlan 45. Returned down to the Pineville 38-yard line. Killian Ledford, a freshman defensive back, drifted back and intercepted Williams' first throw of the evening.
Woolham threw it into two double coverage.
Well, he was just a little short with the pass, and Ledford read it all the way and came away with the ball.
Mountain Lions had great starting position, field position for their first series.
So not the way they wanted to get things underway here at home. And Harlan has it 1st and 10 at the Pineville 38. There's the wing T. Handoff, fullback into the middle. Fighting for yardage, and they finally drag him down inside the 35, down to 32. Nick Jarvis, one of the captains, 6'1", 207-pounder, got about 5 yards.
Jarvis is leading the Green Dragons on total yardage for this season.
Got a double wing look this time. Run motion, and a toss to the motion man. Sweeping left, cutting back inside, down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Green Dragons. Stapleton on the carry. 1st and 10 Harlan, Pineville 25-yard line, 8-yard pickup.
I think we're going to see a lot of the backs here tonight for Harlan County, as they are typically a run-based team.
And a pass play. Throwing long down the left sideline, overthrown down at the goal line. He's tripped up as he gets across the 25. And maybe a half yard. That's about it. Let's call it second, make it 3rd and 9. Just inside the Pineville 25-yard line. 3rd down. Handoff, fullback, runs into a crowd at the line of scrimmage, and Pineville swarms him, and down he goes. But here comes flags all over the place, and helmet goes flying toward the sideline. Maybe a face mask. Personal foul, face mask, Pineville. Well, that would have been a big stop, and they did have him stopped. And instead it's going to be a major penalty and a first down.
Shackleford, number 50 for the Mountain Lions, had excellent penetration as he brought down the Green Dragon running back.
Penalty moves the ball down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 instead of 4th and 10. Harlan sends a wide out to the wide side. Split out here to the right is Busrow. They'll hand the ball off, try to run it left side, and they bang it in there and get down about the 10-yard line. Kendall Brock on the carry.
Shackelford in on that tackle for the Mountain Lions with a couple other defensive players for the Mountain Lions.
Pick up a 5 on the play.
2nd and 5. Down around the 9-yard line. Play action, they want to throw, and they do throw, and it's incomplete, too tall. Over the head of his intended receiver, Holden Williams. And so it's 3rd down, and a long 5 for the Dragons inside the Pineville 10-yard line. Here's a flag on the play, going to be illegal procedure, Harlan. They were in a long count, and a deep back, Kendall Brock, moved out of his position before the snap. That'll back him up 5 yards.
John, I'm sorry to interrupt you there. I was just going to point out, I asked you if you had noticed the referees are not throwing yellow flags tonight. They are throwing pink flags in honor.
And some of the players wearing pink is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. 3rd and 10. Harlan looking to the sideline now to get the play clarified. They hand off, try to sweep left, and nothing doing. It's stopped right about the 9-yard line, so it's going to be 4th down for the Dragons. They can get a 1st down. But the football is marked at about the 12.
Cameron Miracle and Jacob Shackelford in on that tackle for the Mountain Lions as they snuffed that run out.
4th and 7 for Harlan. Big play. T formation. Handoff, fullback, breaks free, drives inside the 5, drives down close to the end zone. They're going to say he is short at about the 2, but he's got the 1st down.
Dylan Woodward for the Mountain Lions had the Green Dragon back behind, right at the line of scrimmage, but he was just too strong to break the arm tackle.
So 1st down, goal to go for Harlan at the Pineville 2. They slip it off inside. Here's a touchdown. Running back now penetrates the end zone. And it's a Harlan touchdown. So the Green Dragons take advantage of a face mask penalty, and then they break a big run on 4th down and almost 8 and get another 1st down to keep their drive alive, and they get it into the end zone.
Nick Jarvis with his 7th touchdown run of the year.
Extra point try in the air. It's a knuckleball, but it's good. And Harlan has a 7-0 lead over Pineville. We'll be back with a kickoff after this timeout.
first quarter. Harlan takes the lead 7-0.
Hello, I'm Albie Brown, your Bell County Judge Executive. I speak for myself and the magistrates that make up the physical court. We want to wish all our area teams great luck this football season, the Mountain Lions, the Yellow Jackets, and the Bobcats. I know I speak for the entire community when I say you make us proud. The way you conduct yourself on and off the field, you deserve our support, and again, we wish you good.
Green Dragons capitalize on a couple Mountain Lion mistakes and take a early lead, 7-0 in the Battle of 119.
Well, Pineville's turnover woes continue. They struggled in the second half down at Williamsburg, and they turned it over on their first offensive play here tonight. Here's the kick, bouncing along on the ground, fielded at about the 42 and returned just out to the 44 by Josh Lawson.
First ball recovered by Josh Lawson, number 3.
So it'll be first down Mountain Lions as Harlan not kicking the ball deep at all. The first two kicks have skidded along on the ground. Of course, it's a live ball after it goes 10 yards, so Pineville has to get on them. They've managed to do that twice now, but let's see if they can settle down and get their offense on track. Tucker Willem at quarterback. Takes it, dishes it off, and here's a yard, and that's all. The ball pops free after Simpson took a hit, but the officials saying that he was down before the ball came loose. But they stood him up and stopped him after just a yard.
That's big number 50, Thomas Morgan, for the Green Dragons.
That's 280 pounds.
Big defensive lineman.
That'll slow your momentum down. 7:20 to go first quarter, 7-0 Harlan. Here's Willem sprinting left. He's going to try to throw it. And he floats it upfield where it is caught by Adams, and he's got a first down at the Harlan 40. Mills Furniture and Appliance first down on a floater of a pass from Willem to Adams. Just kind of dropped it in the open area to him, and he gains 15 yards. First and 10 at the Green Dragon 40-yard line. Handoff, Simpson trying to sweep. He got hit hard again, and I don't know if he made the line of scrimmage this time. Nick Jarvis, along with Bryce Browning, on the stop for Harlan.
Two big hits for Simpson.
Let's call it no gain, second down and 10, just outside the Harlan 40-yard line. And Harlan just jumped into the neutral zone. And the pink flags come flying. Offsides, Green Dragons.
I think that's a class act by the officials. They did that last night. I guess they're going to do that for the entire month of October, since that's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Several of the players, as you'll notice, also wearing the pink socks, and some of them with the pink wristbands even. Second and 5 from the Harlan 35. Simpson, this time he cuts back, and he's got running room straight up the middle, all the way down to the Harlan 20-yard line. A Mills Furniture and Appliance first down run by Simpson. That time he started on that sweep right. He got drilled twice doing that, but he cut it back into the middle this time. And he picked up good yardage all the way down to about let's call it the Harlan 21. 14 yards. Mills Furniture and Appliance first down run by Simpson. Here's Willem. They're going to try to go Simpson to the left side, and he's able to get away from one man, and then he is knocked down by the second, and he's a little slow to get up. But he's going to lose yardage on the play.
That was Thomas Morgan for the Green Dragons, who laid another big hit on Simpson.
He lost back to the 25, so it's 2nd and 14, Pineville. Simpson's going to be replaced by Jalen Bird. In the backfield, though, Robbie Miller. As they moved him into Simpson's running spot, they fake to him, and Willem throws it out here where it is complete. And down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line with Nike Mason.
Reception by Mason.
Willem got rid of that ball just in time, as there were 3 Green Dragon defensive players pursuing him quickly.
A gain of 8 down to the 17-yard line. It's 3rd and 6 for Pineville. And Harlan just jumped off sides again.
There's a flag on the play.
Coleman Williams over on that end jumped into the neutral zone. The penalty moves the ball down to the 12. And it is 3rd and about 2. .4:10 left, first quarter, 7-0 Harlan. Pineville at the Harlan 12. Willem on a keeper, looks for an opening, gets inside one man, cuts it toward the goal line, and he's inside the 10, down near the 5 for a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down on a quarterback keeper by Tucker Willem.
Number 44, Miller, opened that run up with that great block. Push the defender out to the right, let Willem cut back to the inside, get the Mills Furniture and Appliance first down.
5-yard line, 1st and goal, Pineville. Willem hands it off to Miller. Miller running right side, maybe a yard. Tough sledding on that little sweep.
Referee talking to Miller and the Harlan defender who tackled him. Looks like Jarvis.
It is Jarvis.
Keep this game under control.
Let's give him a yard to the 4. He didn't get any more than that. 2nd and goal. 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Harlan shifting around on that defensive line. Willem takes it, keeps it. Quarterback draw, dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pineville. Willem on a 4-yard run, straight up the middle. And that's a John's Tire Discount Pineville touchdown. On the legs of Tucker Willem from 4 yards out. Extra point on its way. Kick, good. Game's tied. Pineville 7, Harlan 7. Back with a kickoff after this timeout.
Full of surprises. 1 minute you're driving down the road in your car. Next minute you're hit by a careless driver. You're surprised to find yourself in so much debt. Who knew you would lose your job? When the unexpected happens, call Gamble & Wilder Law. If you're a victim of a car wreck, malpractice, or denied workers' comp, you need the personal attention of Gamble & Wilder Law. We cannot stop the unexpected, but we can help you get your life back. Call the law offices of Gamble & Wilder, Pineville, Kentucky.
Willem on the quarterback keeper punches in the first touchdown for the Lions. as we will take a quick look at that again. Takes the handoff, makes it right through there, breaks one tackle, punches it in for the touchdown, and the Lions tie the ball game 7-7.
So here's Pineville set to kick. And they bounce it along on the ground. And it's scooped up at about the 31-yard line. And returned up the middle. Here's trouble to midfield to the Pineville 42-yard line. On that return, Stapleton scooped it up at his 32 and did a nice job with it. He's got about 24, 25 yards. All the way down to the Mountain Line 42-yard line. So excellent field position for Harlan. Harlan sticking with that running game. Very little. Straight ahead hitter. Maybe a yard. Bottom of the pile, popping up is Jarvis again. Down to the 41 where it's 2nd and 9. Pineville's defense just has to figure out a way to get off the field. They've had Harlan stopped a couple of times, and each time the Green Dragons are able to either come up with a penalty or a big 4th down carry and pick up some good yardage. Here's another run into the middle, down about the 37-yard line. Again on the carry was Jarvis, and it's 3rd down. Wingman's on the right side in this wing tee. Got a wide out left. Drop to throw. Throws left side. Wide open. Caught over at the sticks. And that'll be a 1st down at the 30-yard line. So easy pitch and catch for the Dragons. As they found Kendall Brock all alone over against the sideline right at the 1st down sticks. So it's another 1st down. Harlan able to convert on those long yardage situations to keep their drives moving. Down to the 31, 1st and 10. Less than a minute to go in the 1st quarter. Again, they pursue the center of that line inside the 30, down to about the 28.
That's Brock on that carry for the Green Dragons.
2nd down, Harlan along 7. Just inside the Pineville 30. Let's call it the 29. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Handoff backfield. Pineville bangs in there. They pull the running back down after, again, short yardage as Harlan hands it off to Jarvis again. And we're faced with another 3rd down situation for the Green Dragons. 3rd and about 6. But we'll have to wait until the 2nd quarter to see how they do this time. At the end of 1, it's Pineville 7 and Harlan 7. We'll be back with 2nd quarter action from Pineville.
Long's Pick Pack customers are always number 1 with us.
We are passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest produce and superior products. So when you come to Long's Pick Pack, your grocery shopping experience is something to enjoy and look forward to, not just a chore you have. Mikey wants to invite all the kids, too.
Come to Long's, join the Galaxy Kids Club.
Long's Pick Pack, 134 Pine Street, Pineville, where the culture of our community is alive.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the 2nd quarter action. We will let's take another look at Tucker Woolham's touchdown as he puts Pineville on the board. Woolham takes the handoff, breaks one tackle, and he's in for 6 and ties up the score. Pineville 7, Harlan 7. And the first quarter of the Battle of 119 has been everything and a little more than what we thought. It's been exciting. Both teams scored. Tied up 7-7 as we start the second. Green Dragons driving.
Harlan has clearly enjoyed great field position, starting their drives at the Pineville 38 and the Pineville 42. So Pineville has actually done pretty well to keep this a 7-7 game, to keep Harlan to just one score so far. But this ground running game that both teams are employing is certainly eating up the clock. That was a quick first quarter. 3rd down, 6, Harlan. Play action. They want to throw. They throw over the middle of the field. Got a man, and he was open, but it's over the head of Busrow and incomplete. 4th down and 6 for Harlan. So again, Pineville with a chance to get that defense off the field, but Harlan has been able to get something done each time they've been in this situation. So let's see if the Mountain Lions can actually, for the score still tied.
Got to watch for the hard count.
Play action. Quarterback rolls out. He wants to throw, and he throws down the right side, and he's got a man. And they've done it again. They've done it again. They have converted on 4th down again. Against the sideline, Kendall Brock made that catch, and he was open. Harlan doesn't like to throw the ball, but they have thrown it well enough to convert on a couple of key plays here in this first half. They're down inside the Pineville 10 at about the 4-yard line. Running play into the middle and still digging for yardage, trying to get into the end zone, but I think they're, yes, now they signal touchdown Harlan. Brock on the carry. Looked like they had him stopped. He just kept moving, and the official threw his arms up. Touchdown. So Harlan scores on a 4-yard run. 11:22 remaining in the first half. Ledford will attempt the point after. They almost blocked it. They did run into Ledford, and that draws a flag. The kick is good. Pineville is going to be guilty of running into the kicker or perhaps roughing the kicker. It's a personal foul against Pineville, roughing the kicker, and will be administered on the kickoff. So Harlan's going to actually kick this thing off from inside Pineville territory. So it's 14-7. Harlan has taken the lead, driving 42 yards and converting on yet another 4th down situation. So the Mountain Lions not going to get too good a field position out of this, I don't think, although Harlan does not kick the ball deep, or they have not on the first couple of occasions here. They have just bounced it along on the ground some 10 to 20 yards. They may do something a little different here now that they're going to be kicking from inside Pineville territory. So they will kick from the Pineville 45. And the Mountain Lions send their twin safeties back to about the 10. (14-7), Harlan leading here at Pineville. The Green Dragons can wrap up the district championship outright with a win here tonight. The kick, and they do kick it deeper this time, all the way back inside the 10-yard line. It's returned to the 20 and to the Woolham sprints right, wants to throws upfield, got his man up near the 40, and then Mason, his forward progress is stopped at the 38. 13-yard gain, a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down on the 13-yard pass play from Woolham to Mason. And it is 1st and 10, Mountain Lions. Woolham drops, wants to throws over the middle. Nice catch by Mason, then he lost it, incomplete. I thought he had it, bounced away from him. It was a little bit low down around his knees, but it is an incomplete pass and 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch by Nike if he had been able to rein that in.
So it is 2nd and 10. Woolham hands it off. Here's Simpson. Simpson across the 40 to the 41. Pickup of about 3 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 7.
That just seemed like a lot of running for 3 yards to me, and may have been the more east-west instead of north-south. Big 3rd down for the Mountain Lions.
Pineville needs to convert like Harlan's been converting on this possession play. Woolham will keep it himself. He looks for running room. And here comes a flag. It's going to be a block in the back on the Mountain Lion. Woolham scrambles for what would be a 1st down at the Harlan 48, but it's coming back. So the penalty against Pineville negates the 1st down run, and they will be backed up.
So is that penalty, is that a line of scrimmage penalty, or is that
spot of foul?
Spot of foul. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, correct?
Yep, because he was downfield about 5 or 6 yards. They backed him up to the 34. So it's 3rd and 13.
Another big 3rd down.
Well, so far all the downs that are involved in possession of the football and keeping it have gone Harlan's way. Woolham in trouble, throws it out here to the left side. It's caught. Got his man to 35, 40, 45, up to midfield. Mason on the catch and run for a Mills Furniture and Appliance 1st down. They missed a tackle on him back about the line of scrimmage as Woolham just got rid of it in time. And Mason turns it into a 1st down up to the 49. So the Mountain Lions pick one up themselves on a possession play. They convert on a long yardage situation. They're going to run Simpson on the corner to the 50. Cuts back, 45. Simpson to the 40 and down to the Harlan 38. Another Mills Furniture and Appliance 1st down.
Beautiful spin move by Simpson to spin back to the inside and pick up a couple more yards.
Down to the Harlan 38.
Uncle Mo seems to be on the Mountain Lions side right now.
Well, they got it going here. The big 3rd down and long pickup for a 1st down certainly seemed to fire them up a little bit. Handoff, Simpson again, picking his way, now tries to reverse his field. He gets it inside the 30. He's down near the 29. He's down close to another first down. Looks like he's about a yard short at the Harlan 29-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Well, give Lawrence Simpson credit. He was trying those sweeps first couple of times. He got pounded. This time he's going to the corner, and then he's looking for an opening and cutting it back upfield.
It's indicative of this whole Mountain Lion team. There's no quit in them. Simpson took 3 big hits, and he's still going at it hard.
They fake to him, and Woolham keeps it. Runs into an opening, 25. He's down inside the 20. He's down near the 17, and another Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. Inside the Harlan 20-yard line, they'll mark it down around the 17. And we've got a timeout call. So timeout on the field. Harlan has a 14-7 lead. Pineville is driving. We'll be back after this break.
Again, we'd like to thank KFC and
We are your friends.
We are your neighbors.
We are part of your community.
We are your family.
We are your nurses.
We are your doctors.
We are your hospital.
We are Pineville Community Hospital. Safe, quality care for Southeast Kentucky.
we would like to announce that there will be a haunted house tomorrow night from 7:30 to 11 at the Meeting Park.
Mountain Lions taking this first possession of the second quarter. They started off penalized. Kickoff was way back for them, and Green Dragons had a good kickoff. Started at the 10, and Mountain Lions are driving now. They've got it on the Green Dragons 17, and the momentum has swung with a couple excellent third down conversions.
Well, they need to keep pace with Harlan. The way Harlan's running the ball and moving it up and down the field, you don't want to get down 2 or 3 scores to this team because they're really able to move it. So Pineville needs to punch it in and even this thing back up. From the Harlan 17-yard line, first down. Woolham to Simpson, who plants, reverses, gets to the 5, and he's bumped out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a nice cutback move by Simpson, and he picks up about 15 yards, where it'll be first and goal. Mills Furniture and Appliance first down on the run by sophomore running back Lawrence Simpson.
Big play by Simpson.
So first down, goal to go, Pineville at the Harlan 2. Green Dragons lead 14-7. Woolham has Simpson over on his left. Takes a look at the sideline. And it's Woolham on the keeper. He's hit. They're trying to strip him of the ball. He's not going to get in. He did hang on to the football. He might have lost a yard or two. So it's going to be second and goal, Pineville. Now back closer to the 4-yard line. Harlan moving around on that defensive line. As Woolham takes it, he's going to sweep right. He cuts it up, and he is in there. Touchdown. A run by Woolham from 4 yards out. Pulls Pineville to within 1. So a John's Tire Discount Pineville touchdown. Again, the legs of Tucker Woolham. A lot of running by Lawrence Simpson on that drive to get him down there close. The score comes with 6:55 to play in the first half. Here's the extra point in the air, and the kick is good. Pineville ties the game. They drive 75 yards, and we're even at 14-14. We'll be right back.
From State Farm understands what you look for when purchasing insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, or even health insurance, Justin Mays has you covered. State Farm offers years of experience and unparalleled service, so come by the office today and discover coverage and reliability that brings peace to mind.
We support all local teams for a safe and successful season.
One place for all your insurance needs? Of course. See State Farm agent Justin Mays. Call or stop by today.
Well, folks, the Battle of 119 has been everything that you could ask for so far through a quarter and a half. Tucker Woolham scoring his second touchdown from 4 yards out. PAT was good, and now we're knotted up 14-14 with 6:55 remaining in the second.
Here's the kick back to about the 20. Returned across the 30. And when we get up to about the 35, that's going to be the end of the return. Pineville took the ball away from the runner, but they're not going to get that call. They stripped the return man of the football. But it's going to be Harlan's ball at the 36. And a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Pineville. They were irate that the result of the play wasn't a recovered fumble by the Mountain Lions. They stripped the ball from the return man, but the official either didn't see it or had determined that his forward progress had stopped. It's going to cost Pineville 15 yards.
I thought I heard the whistle blow.
Well, no, it's not going to cost Pineville 15 yards. They're going to mark it right there at the 36.
Wasn't that don't they get the first warning?
Maybe they were just calling it a sideline warning. I thought they called it unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's Harlan's ball at their 36. I stand corrected. Pistol formation for the Dragons. They go with their running game again, banging off the right side for about 4 yards. So Kendall Brock on the carry. Out to the 40. Second down and 6. Running game again. Pineville split him up in the backfield and stopped him. Shackelford, one of the ringleaders in there for the Mountain Lion, but the whole center of that line shot through there and stopped the running back in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Cameron Miracle, the junior defensive lineman, had the initial hit, and then Shackelford and a host of them just came and, it just lowered the boom on him.
Well, here we are with another 3rd and long for Harlan. We've been here before. 5:21 to go in the first half, 14-14 ball game. The Green Dragons go up under center this time. Toss, sweep on the right side, trying to get to the corner, and they will, but here's a flag on the play. Actually well back behind the play. The running back's going to get up across the 45-yard line close to a first down. They signal first down, but hang on, there is a flag against Harlan they're pointing.
I thought it was holding. That's what it looked like from my vantage point with the camera.
So Harlan went with a toss sweep, got on the corner, got the first down, but it's a holding call against the Green Dragons. It's coming back.
But if you look at that, that's another big third down, third and long that the Green Dragons have converted on without the penalty. Mountain Line defense has to tighten up.
Well, you don't like any penalties, but that appeared to be a needless penalty. That was a long way away from where the ball was. It was well over on this side of the field, and the play went to the other side. So the holding call puts Harlan back to their own 30. It's third down and about 16. 4:51 to go in the half. 14-14. They're going to pass. And the quarterback got planted just as he let that go. And the pass is incomplete. It was underthrown, intended for Busrow. It looked like Bird had pretty good coverage over there for Pineville.
Tanner Parks got up slow after he got hammered on that.
Yeah, he took a good shot. So from their own 30, Harlan now facing with a fourth down and 16 with 4:37 to play in the half. And it appears they will send Williams back in punt formation. Adams deep for Pineville at his 38. The kick is short, and it's going to hit in Pineville territory and be down to about the Pineville 43.
.427 remaining in the first half. Mountain Lions need to put this drive in the end zone so they can Harlan gets the ball to open the second half.
That's a 27-yard punt, and Pineville takes over at their own 43. So Mountain Lions in a 14-14 game, 4:27 left in the half. They're at their own 43-yard line, first down. Has it, and he's going to keep it. Sprinting left side, looking for some room. They've got it strung out pretty well. He turns it upfield. Here's a flag. Probably going to be a hold against the Mountain Lions at the 45-yard line.
Looked like another flag came in there as Woolen was out of bounds. So we'll patiently and eagerly await the call.
We'll let them sort it out. We'll see. We could have some offsetting penalties, maybe.
Possibly.
Preliminary signal upcoming from our officiating crew, and it is holding Pineville. Personal foul, Harlan.
Boys basketball team, please meet.
Holding against Pineville. Personal foul, Harlan. So I guess we're going to mark them off.
So they'll mark off the...
There's the 10 against Pineville.
And then here comes
the 15 against Harlan. that's going to put them over into Harlan territory at about the 48.
It's going to bring up second and short. Or will they replay first down? It's a beautiful night for football. It's not cold as you would have anticipated. Got a little breeze.
Got a little break in the weather. We don't have any rain or anything like that. We've had a little bit of that this year. 48-yard line, Harlan territory. It's still first down. And Pineville still has 4 minutes and 18 seconds to work with. Simpson in the backfield beside Willem. They take a look at the sideline. They fake to Simpson. They want to throw. They're throwing over the middle. He's got a man down at the 35. Down to 30. He breaks a tackle. He's going to go. Touchdown Mountain Lions. Jalen Bird.
No flags on the play. Touchdown Mountain Lions. Jalen Bird.
A John's Tire Discount touchdown pass from Willem to Bird. He found him open over the middle. Bird broke a tackle, and he took it home. Touchdown Pineville. They lead 20-14.
Watch this pass. Bird makes a great catch. Splits two defenders, and he just has open field ahead of him as he walks it in for 6. Mountain Lions 20. Attempting the PAT.
4:08 to play in the half. The snap and the kick. It is no good.
With 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
So a missed extra point, but Pineville has the lead. The Mountain Lions are on top 20-14 over Harlan.
The graduating class of
We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
People's Choice Pharmacy offers you the lowest prices on all prescriptions and as well as all your over-the-counter medications. It's true. And since you'll pay the same copay for your medications no matter where you go, why not experience the friendliness, the professionalism, and the speed of service you only get at People's Choice Pharmacy? See why our customers tell their friends about People's Choice Pharmacy. Open 6 days a week. People's Choice Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Mountain Lions defense holds. Green Dragons punt, and less than a minute later, Mountain Lions put up 6 with a huge pass play from Woolham to Jaybird.
20-14, still 4:08 left in the half, and Harlan gets the second half kickoff, by the way, as you pointed out. Here's the kick. It's not too deep. End over end back to about the 22. Return to the 30, straight up the middle. Boy, he tried to bust that wedge. That was some hard running straight up the middle. Pineville's got him, but he's all the way out to the 43-yard line. You got to give Killian Ledford credit. He didn't hold it back. He tried to pop it right up the middle, and he hit in there hard. Pineville able to get him down at the 43-yard line. So first down, Green Dragons. Parks up under center, deals it off. Here's a big hole, and running across midfield into Pineville territory down to about the 43-yard line is Jarvis.
Harlan's leading rusher on the season, averaging 104 yards a game.
Down to the Mountain Line 43 and a first down for Harlan. .340 on the clock. Handoff straight ahead. Jarvis again across the 40 down to the 39. 2nd and 6.
.3:10, remaining in the first half. Pineville needs to stop here. They can't let Harlan take it in the end zone and get the ball back in half.
Handoff again. This time angling off to the right side is Jarvis. Short carry for maybe a yard, down to about the 38. And another 3rd down. But with 2:35 to go, Dragons probably would go for it on 4th, even if they don't make it here. They've got 3rd down, about 4. And a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Harlan.
Serious car accidents and other motor vehicle crashes require the guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today, 337-3330.
Big 3rd down coming up for the Green Dragons. 2:19 remaining in the first half. Score is Pineville 20, Harlan 14. At the half will be the Hall of Fame festivities. And stay tuned for our Coca-Cola stat report at the half. Also like to thank some of our sponsors: John's Tire Discount, Mills Furniture and Appliance, Bell County Fiscal Court, Albee Brock, and here's 3rd down for the Green Dragons.
And Pineville might have just jumped off sides. They did. Here's the flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Mountain Lions anticipating the snap, got in there a little early. But that'll give Harlan a 1st down.
Encroachment on Pineville. 1st down, Harlan.
That moves the ball down to the Pineville 33, where it's 1st and 10, Green Dragons. 2:18 remaining in the half.
It's been some big penalties Pineville's made that's cost them in this game early.
Handoff and running through a couple of arm tackles down about the 30-yard line before Pineville finally stops him up. Stapleton on the carry. And he got 3. 2nd down.
It looks to me like the Mountain Lions are trying to go for the ball instead of
There's
tackling.
a lot of that anymore on all teams that I've seen. They try to tackle that football. 2nd down with 1:45 to play. Handoff, and they ride the surge into the line, and here is Kendall Brock down close to the 25-yard line. 1:24 on the clock. And it looks like it's closer to the 24-yard line, so let's call it that. And it's 3rd down and a long 2.
Clock may become an issue for the Green Dragons, down to a minute.
They stick with that running game, and this time Pineville stopped it cold. Jarvis is tackled in the backfield.
It's number 44 for the Mountain Lions, Robbie Miller, and number 61, Cameron Miracle. Junior-sophomore combo comes in big for the Mountain Lions. Green Dragons going to call a timeout. John, I think we'll keep it right here and take a minute to mention some of our great sponsors. As there's John's Tire Discount. Go by and see Joe Jarvis and company, and he'll take care of you get you some tires up there. And there's Mountain View Nursing Home, Douglas Law Firm, Papa John's. We'll have the Papa John's special coming up at the half. It's a great special. You can't miss it.
That's a good idea. I'll have one of those too.
There we go. Anybody coming back from Middlesboro this way, pick one up for John and I, and we'll mention your name on the air.
Or not. We won't tell anybody that you're here if you're not supposed to be here. Either way.
Exactly. Whatever. We got we're your alibi.
25-yard line. 54 seconds to play. 4th down, Harlan. They can get a first down around the 22. So they've got a chance to go. It's a short 3, but that's pretty close.
Pineville has to watch the hard count.
And they want to throw for it. Pineville pursuing the quarterback by the jersey, and he throws an interception. And the Mountain Lions have the football.
Number 50, Jacob Shackleford with the interception for the Mountain Lions. Shackleford has been all over tonight.
And Harlan is fortunate that they didn't see that one taken all the way back for a touchdown. The Mountain Lions have it at their own 33 with 45 seconds to go. They sent 3 wideouts out to the right side.
The pass was picked off by Shackleford.
And they stick with their running game. Simpson on the carry. And looking for daylight. He's got a little bit out to the 40 and across to the 41. And Pineville quickly burns a timeout with 36 seconds left here in the first half of play. So the Mountain Lions up 20-14, and they call a timeout.
While the Mountain Lions take a timeout, we will continue our thanking some of our sponsors. There's Mills Furniture and Appliance, All-Star Trophies, Gambrel and Wilder, Long's Pick Pack right here in Pineville. Go by and see the fine people at Long's Pick Pack. Pineville Hospital, great hospital. If you sadly need medical care, one of the finest hospitals in the area. Arnett and Steele Funeral Home, Justin Mays, Douglas Law, People's Choice Pharmacy, Middlesboro Housing Authority, and Liberty Automotive down in Barberville. Go down there and see those guys for your next automotive purchase. They'll take care of you.
Well, 36 seconds remaining. Pineville keeps 3 wideouts right, and they send 1 out wide to the left, Josh Lawson. So they've got the field spread. And Woolham rolling right, wants to throw. And he dumps it down the sideline where it is caught by Bird. And Bird is knocked out of bounds as he crosses midfield. And Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. Just a little flip pass from Woolham to Bird. Down to the Harlan 48. Picked up about 12 yards. Stops the clock with 29 seconds to play here in the half. Pineville leads 20-14.
Points here would be big for the Mountain Lions.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. The left is the wide side of the field. Woolham on a keeper rolling left, trying to get to the corner. Now he dives to the 45, and Pineville calls a quick timeout.
Timeout, Pineville.
So a gain of just 3 down to the Harlan 45-yard line. The Mountain Lions burn another timeout. So Pineville milking the clock and trying to work it down into position to get something into the end zone here in the closing seconds of this first half. And as you say, would be a huge momentum lift for them. They've kind of got this thing turned their way. They've stopped Harlan a couple of times, And they were able to actually score and take the lead on the Green Dragons after playing catch-up from the first series of the football game when they were intercepted and set Harlan up with a short field. So a big drive for actually both these teams, as Harlan defensively needs to step up and stop this Pineville threat.
This Mountain Lion offense is led through their junior quarterback, Tuck Woolham. He's ranks right up there in rushing for the Mountain Lions, 635 on the year, 923 yards passing.
And he's going to throw another one, and he's throwing deep down the field, and it's incomplete down at the 10-yard line. He tried to hit Mason again.
Just overthrew him. Mason had a step in between the two defenders, and
you might see him come back to that. 17 seconds to play, but this is third down. I think Pineville still has a timeout left, so they can run something into the middle of the field and stop the clock. Woolham wants to throw. He's getting some heat. He's giving ground. He's rolling right. He gets to the corner, and he throws it downfield, and it's incomplete down inside the 20.
Mason, the intended receiver.
And it's fourth down, and we have 7 seconds left on the first half clock with a 20-14 Pineville lead.
Smart play by Woolham to elude the sack and at least still get rid of the football. Mountain Lions take their timeout.
That'll be their final timeout. We'll take this one with them. 7 seconds on the clock, 20-14 Pineville. Back with the closing seconds of the half.
Serious car accidents and other motor vehicle crashes require the guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today, 337-3330.
7 seconds remaining in the first half of the Battle of 119. Mountain Lions trying to come away with the third victory in 18 years. Is that correct, Mr. Engel?
They've lost 15 out of 17.
None bigger than the one we're playing right now.
So it's fourth down with 7 seconds on the clock. And you'd almost think this has to go in the end zone on this play. I'm not sure they can get the clock stopped if they catch it in bounds. And Woolham rolling right, and he gets to the corner. Now he's going to keep it down the sideline. He runs into a man. He's tackled as he crosses the 30 down to the 29, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first half. Halftime score, the Pineville Mountain Lions 20 and the Harlan Green Dragons 14. Stay with us. We'll be back with the Coca-Cola stat and scoring report after this break.
Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is an ideal solution for long-time, short-time, or respite care needs. We offer 24-hour nursing, medical, physical therapy, also occupational and speech therapy. Mountain View Nursing and Rehabilitation Center also offers a wide range of activities for our residents with quality care in a home-like environment. Stop in and visit our warm and compassionate staff and see why we should be your first and only choice. Mountain View Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, Highway 25E, Pineville.
You're looking for a place to live. What do you look for? Convenience, value, safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.
You can, but it wouldn't be as good.
This is George Peace. I've said it before, and here I go again.
I'm Tim Terrell, and I've said it before, too.
At Liberty Automotive, our name says it all.
Free from high prices with over 100 vehicles in stock to choose from.
And you can be certain that you'll be free from high payments because we're able to buy cheaper and pass the savings right along to you.
We have quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at payments you can afford.
That's at Liberty Automotive, phone 545-4722.
Or visit us on the web at libertyautomotiveky.com.
Stop by and see me, George Peace.
And me, Tim Terrell.
At Liberty Automotive.
Stop by and see us.
And ladies and gentlemen, if I may have you.
And welcome back to Pineville High School for the Coca-Cola halftime stat and scoring report with the Mountain Lions on top of Harlan, 20-14. Pineville received the opening kickoff and immediately threw an interception. Harlan taking over to Mountain Line 38. They drove 38 yards, scored on a 2-yard run by Jarvis with 7:56 left in the first quarter. Extra point gave Harlan a 7-0 lead. But the Mountain Lions came back with a 56-yard drive of their own. Woolham going in from 4 yards out, and the point after, with 2:40 left in the first quarter, tied the game 7-7. Back came Harlan, taking over at the Pineville 42. They drove 42 yards. Brock scoring on a 4-yard run early in the second quarter. The extra point put Harlan back ahead, 14-7. Back came Pineville, driving 75 yards, scoring on another 4-yard run by Woolham. The point after was 6:55 left in the second, tied the game 14-14. The Mountain Line defense then got a stop of Harlan and forced a 27-yard punt that Pineville took over at their own 43. They drove 57 yards, most of it on a Woolham 48-yard touchdown pass to Bird. They missed the extra point, but it gave the Mountain Lions a 20-14 lead with 4:08 to go in the first half of play. Again, they stopped Harlan, an interception this time on 4th down, and the Mountain Lions took a couple of long shots in the closing seconds, but couldn't get it into the end zone, and the first half ended with Pineville on top here in the Battle of 119. They lead Harlan 20-14. This has been the Coca-Cola halftime stat and scoring report.
To go ahead and told you I would remind you of the Papa John's special, and for all of you out there, it's 1 large, 2 toppings, and cheese sticks for $15.99. Give them a call, 248-7272 or 248-PAPA. We will keep it right here and see if we can listen in to some of the Hall of Fame inductees for the Pineville Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, Duncan Asher. Our third inductee is Edward T. Wilson, Jr. Eddie Wilson, born and raised in Pineville. He graduated in 1956 with high academic honors. A member of the Speech Drama Club, he represented Pineville twice in state competition. He also won his way to the state as a member of the drama team. As all recipients, he proudly accepted the coveted Junior Athletic Scholastic Cup, especially because his father, Dr. Ed Wilson Sr., had received the same honor in 1927. Ed not only excelled academically, he actually earned 11 varsity letters at Pineville High School, playing in the famous 1954 80-0 Pineville victory over Middlesboro. Eddie graduated from Wake Forest in 1960. He is the founder of Mortgage Company of Kentucky, which became the state's largest privately owned servicer of commercial loans. He lives in Louisville with Jeannie, his wife of 54 years, where they enjoy their 5 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Wilson. Our 4th inductee is David Thompson. In 1969, when he entered the halls of Pineville High School as a teacher, he caught the fever, and the fever has never died. He became not only a dedicated member of the faculty and influential teacher, but one who poured his heart and soul into the very essence of the Mountain Lion sports programs. For over 40 years, his family and Pineville High School were his life. Sometimes there are those individuals who dare to make a difference, who dare to step to the plate, who desire to help in any capacity, be it large or minuscule. That is David Thompson. Today, he is so proud of his 2 children, Melissa and Russell, who graduated from Pineville High School and excelled academically as well as athletically. They are also teachers in the Pineville school system. His grandchildren are now being educated and participate in the athletics program at Pineville High School. Ladies and gentlemen, David Thompson. Our 5th inductee is Patrick Clore. Patrick graduated from Pineville High School in 1966. He was fun to watch during the football seasons of 1964-65. The combination from Asher to Clore and end-around pass from Bishop to Clore thrilled the fans on Friday nights. When he returned to Pineville after graduating from Cumberland College in 1970 with a Bachelor of Science degree, he soon became known as Coach Clore. He coached football, basketball, golf. In 1987, he was named superintendent of Pineville City Schools, and during this time, he also served 8 years on the Pineville City Council. During his tenure, he also served as food service director, Title I and Chapter 1 coordinator, athletic director, director of maintenance, building and grounds, and transportation director, and now as the interim superintendent of the Pineville school system. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Clore. Our 6th inductee is Dr. Julie Lundy Goldman. Julie Lundy was born in Pineville and graduated as valedictorian of her class in 1977. She won numerous academic awards and also the coveted Junior Scholastic Cup. She is probably the only athlete to let her 4 years in girls basketball, boys basketball, and even football. She played on the girls basketball team 4 years and captained that team. She kept the scorebook and lettered 4 years for the boys basketball team. As a freshman and sophomore, she also kept the stat book for the football team. And as a junior and senior, she became the official trainer of the Mountain Lions. Julie attended the University of Kentucky and graduated magna cum laude in the 1981 pre-med class and graduated from the University of Louisville School of Medicine cum laude in 1985. Today, she has 1 daughter, Kelsey, and she is professor of otolaryngology in the Department of Surgery, as well as Association Program Director and Chief of Otolaryngology Surgery at Corsair Children's Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Dr. Julie Lundy Goldman. And our next inductee is Robert Mason Osborne Combs. Mason Combs is represented by his wife, Rosemary Combs. Mason Combs attended Pineville City Schools from the 1st grade through his sophomore year of high school. He entered the Kentucky Military Institute his junior year and graduated in 1941. He then attended the University of Kentucky in addition to the Harris School of Art in Nashville. He received a degree in pharmacy from Duquesne University and became employed by the West Penn Hospital. Upon acceptance of a job with Park Davis Pharmaceuticals, he and his bride, Rosemary, returned to Pineville to make their home. In 1967, they purchased Floco Drugstore. Adjacent to the drugstore, he owned and operated Combs Art. These 2 establishments allowed him to combine his profession of pharmacy and love of art. Robert Mason Combs devoted his life to faith, his wife, their 6 children, and his beloved hometown of Pineville. He was inducted into the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival Hall of Fame in 1996. And it is his love of community, his generosity to its people that will ensure that Mason Combs will be remembered for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Combs, represented by his wife, Rosemary Combs. And our final inductee is Robert Edward Howard. He is represented this evening by his brothers, Orville Howard and Henry Howard. Also, his daughter, Renee Howard. Robert Howard graduated from Pineville High School in 1948. He lettered 4 years in basketball and 4 years in football, where he was a fullback and linebacker. He received the coveted Junior Athletic Scholarship Cup and was named First Team Fullback All-CVC and First Team All-State Fullback. Robert ended his senior season with a total of 142 points, breaking the CVC conference record for individual scoring. He was named to the All-South Team, All-CVC Fullback First Team, All-State Linebacker First Team, All-State Fullback First Team. Several universities recruited him, including Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and Robert committed to Bear Bryant and the University of Kentucky. He made the decision to transfer to the University of Louisville, where he starred in the same backfield with his roommate and NFL Hall of Famer Johnny Unitas. Robert Howard is also remembered for returning to his hometown and coaching the great Pineville Mountain squad of 1954, KC champs, ranked number 1 in the state of Kentucky, and defeated Middlesboro by a score of 80-0. Ladies and gentlemen, Pineville Schools Hall of Fame inductee, Robert Howard. And at this time, we would like to honor the 1973-74 and 1974-75 Mountain Lion girls basketball team. And members who are present in no order include Kathy Asher Adams, Kim Williams, who is represented by Cassandra Williams, Khaki Maiden Smith, Jane Jarvis Bishop, Becky Morgan Mace, Julie Lundy Goldman, Ann Jarvis, Susan Asher Hall, Sarah Rowan Biddy, Sarah Roan, Elizabeth Rowland Maiden, Barbara Hale Gent, Elizabeth Mills Moser, and Alyssa Williams. A large round of applause for these Mountain Lion girls basketball teams, the first ever in the new era of Mountain Lion women's basketball. And we honor the 1972-73 Mountain Lion basketball team, runners-up in the 13th region, 1 win away from the Sweet 16. Members present this evening include Tony Taylor, represented by Alan Taylor, Jimbo Terry, Robert Roan, John Jones, Wayne Knuckles, Doug Knuckles, James Golden, Mike Crockett, Buddy Hunter, DC Cloud, Fred Bishop, and ladies and gentlemen, the head coach, Ray Maggard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate our 8 new Hall of Fame inductees, the 4th induction class of the Pineville Schools Hall of Fame, and our outstanding girls and boys basketball teams of the 1970s. Congratulations.
It's a big night here at Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium. the fourth class of Hall of Fame inductees into the Pineville Hall of Fame. It's a wonderful thing that the school has started, and I'd like to give a congratulations to the 8 new inductees and the 2 athletic teams, the girls basketball team and the boys basketball team that were inducted to the Hall of Fame. We'd like to say from Hometown TV, congratulations, and we will take a quick break as there's 2 minutes until the third quarter of this Battle of 119. Mountain Lions have a lead 20-14 at the half. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Why you can trust John's Tire Discount?
I always stop at John's Tire Discount for good prices, excellent service. Been coming here for 20 years.
I come here to John's Discount Tires because Larry Joe Jarvis is always taking good care of me. He does front end alignments, they do tires, whatever you need. We got really good prices, always are very quick to get things done, and you don't have to wait very long at all.
Come see us at John's Tire Discount. Customer service is #1.
Pineville Pharmacy, you'll always find friendly hometown service. With 2 drive-through windows, you'll receive your affordable prescriptions fast and accurate. And we provide free delivery. Pineville Pharmacy accepts all Medicare Part D plans. You'll also find a full line of vitamins, first aid, cough and cold products, and a large selection of dollar items too. Each day, we're dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy. Pineville Pharmacy, downtown.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky. Not only is it football season, but it's heating season also. From the Buck stoves, Ashley, United States Stove Company, you name it, pot bellies, cooktop stoves, anything you want. Inserts, gas, vented and non-vented, we have it all. Not only do we have that, we have central heating and air also. For all the items that you need to hook up your Buck stoves, your central heating and air, all of your plumbing and hardware needs, Mills Furniture and Appliance in RJ, Kentucky is your one-stop shop for all your heating, hardware, plumbing needs. Give us a try. Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
Take a break in between those words from our sponsors to also remind everybody of the Papa John's special that's going on right now. It's 1 large, 2 toppings and cheese sticks for the amazing price of $15.99. Call them 248-7272, 248-PAPA. Tell them that you heard the special right here on Hometown TV as you were watching the Battle of 119 between Pineville and Harlan, and tell them we sent you. They'll take care of you over there. They've put 2 minutes and 45 seconds back on the clock as both teams have come out on the field to warm up. Air's cooled down a little bit here. It's got a little bit chillier. Slight breeze blowing in. Mountain Lions on top. Perfect night for football here at Pineville High School.
Hello, I'm Albie Brown, your Bell County Judge Executive. I speak for myself and the magistrates that make up the fiscal court. We want to wish all our area teams great luck this football season, the Mountain Lions, the Yellow Jackets, and the Bobcats. I know I speak for the entire community when I say you make us proud. The way you conduct yourself on and off the field, you deserve our support, and again, we wish you good luck.
Minute 40 remaining before second half starts. We will kind of go over some of the Coca-Cola stats so far on the game as we look at these teams on their season comparison. You've got the Green Dragons coming into tonight's game 7-1. The Mountain Lions coming in 5-3. Pineville has a huge advantage passing-wise over the Green Dragons as they have 923 passing yards on this season to 555 for Harlan. But they even out as the Green Dragons have 2,493 rushing yards and the Mountain Lions have 1,595. Green Dragons have stuck to the ground and pound throughout the first half. Mountain Lions have mixed it up, gone to the air, been on the ground a little bit with Simpson and Woolham. John, what's your evaluation of the first half and the key points to the second half for the Mountain Lions coming away with a victory here?
I think both teams have been pretty true to form. We expected Harlan to run it, and they have. We expected them to not be real good throwing it, and to be honest about it, they're not real good throwing it. They've completed a couple. Pineville's a better passing team, and I think they used that to their advantage. And that may be the difference in the game, Pineville's passing game. We'll see if they can stop the Harlan running game here in the second half. It's 20-14. Pineville will kick to Harlan to begin the third quarter. So we'll find out right away if we have any adjustments by either of these squads, either Pineville defensively or Harlan with their offense.
The only adjustment that I could see Pineville maybe making is defensive-wise, trying to hold on those third downs and stop Harlan from getting those big completions.
Bird to kick for Pineville.
Jay Bird waiting the whistle.
The kick is a line drive down the middle of the field, scooped up back about the 15-yard line, and returned into the middle across the 30 to the 32.
I think that's
Drew Parks on the return.
Probably the worst starting position that the Green Dragons have had.
Close. It is the worst, but they did start at their 36 on one series, so.
Big possession for Harlan, as well for Pineville.
They're back to the wing tee, and they're going to run off the right side for 2, maybe 3. A gain out to about the 35. Second down, about 8. Just underway here in the third quarter, Pineville leading 20-14. With the wing tee, and the fullback gets the carry for 2, maybe 3, out to about the 38. And it brings up third down. 3rd and 6.
Tyler Givens with a big hit right at the hole, line of scrimmage.
This throw comes out wide left. They stay in the wing tee. The wing's over on the right side. Play action, they want to throw it. And they swing it out here, and it is caught at the 40, to the 45. That'll be a Harlan first down. Good pursuit and tackle by Robbie Miller, but not in time. Caleb Atkins with the catch, and he gets a first down at the 45. So 1st and 10. .15 remaining, third quarter.
That was another big third down completion by the Green Dragons.
Up under center, Parks takes it, turns, hands to his fullback, caught in the backfield by Adams. A loss of 2, back to the 43-yard line.
Great play for Adams as they sent the safety on a blitz, and Adams dropped him for a loss of 2 on the play.
2nd and 12. And Harlan jumped off sides, and that'll cost him 5 yards.
Motion by Harlan, 5-yard penalty.
Penalty backs him up to the 38. Now second at about 17. (20-14), Pineville leading. This is the first possession of the second half. Harlan has it, 2nd and long. Play action, they want to throw, and they swing it out here wide open. Got a man at the 40, 45, 50, down into Pineville territory, and finally caught at the 33-yard line. Boy, that was a busted coverage there for the Mountain Lions. And wide open was Stapleton as he made the catch and ran into Mountain Lion territory for a first down.
Big play for the Green Dragons. Could have been 6 on the board if Mason hadn't have been there to bring down.
It's 29 yards on the play. First down. Man, he was lonely over on this side. Nobody close to him. Shotgun motion this time, and they're going to hand off Stapleton, looking for running room. Got a couple of yards, and then they throw him back.
Play low, Warriors! Play low!
It'll be 2nd and 8. Harlan at the Pineville 31. 7:57 to play, third quarter here in Pineville. Harlan trying to claim the district championship, and they would outright if they win here tonight. Pineville trying to throw it into a 3-way tie and maybe a tiebreaker. Harlan was a pass and a missed tackle. This is going to be a touchdown as the Dragons race into the end zone for the score. Besrow on the catch and run. Play covers 31 yards. Single coverage out there. They missed him after he made the catch, and he broke away and went into the end zone to tie the game.
Green Dragons have gone to the air here in the second half, and it's proven successful as Busrow takes that in for 6.
And here's the extra point attempt in the lead. Here's the snap, and his kick is in the air, and his kick is good. And it gives Harlan the lead, 21-20 over Pineville.
30 years years' experience, All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing is where you go for custom screen printing and more. We service all local schools and churches with unmatched quality. Our full-time design artist will ensure fast, customized service every time. We also carry a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and medals to suit your special event. Ask about our embroidery and gift items too. All-Star Trophies and Screen Printing, the best product at the best price. Locations in Harrogate and our new location in Middlesbrough.
Green Dragons go to the air for the second half. Take a lead, 21-20.
They hadn't been throwing it all that effectively, but that was a pretty nice throw. And then a missed tackle. And that led to a Harlan touchdown. Kick bounced along on the ground. Pineville falls on it at the 38.
Smart move by number 16 for the Mountain Lions, Lawrence Simpson.
Well, they're behind again, 21-20. So Pineville will have to go to work here and try to come from behind once again. They trailed early, 7-0, caught up. They trailed 14-7, caught up. They took the lead, 20-14. Now they're behind, 21-20. Two receivers right, one to the left. Woolham hands to Simpson, and he cuts back and is cut down immediately. Lost 2, back to the 36. 7:15 left, third quarter. Harlan 21, Pineville 20.
Simpson gets up limping after that play. He's taken some hard hits tonight.
He's still in there. He's off to the left of Woolham. And they're gonna fake it to him, and Woolham pulls the ball back, tries to sprint to the left sideline, and they wrap him up as he crosses the 40, but he's out to about the 42, gained about 6 yards. So it's going to be third down for the Mountain Lions.
We'd like to take this time to thank our great friends at WRIL for carrying our audio now.
21-20, Harlan leading, 6:12 to go, third quarter. Possession play for Pineville from the 41-yard line. It's third down, about 6. Woolham has it, fakes it, keeps it, quarterback draw, and they stop him at the 45. That'll be short of the first down. So it's fourth down. And a long 2 from their own 45. Looks like Pineville will send the punting team out. Adams in punt formation. Harlan with a single safety back at about the 25. Here's the snap. Adams kick. It's a nice driving spiral, and it's going to hit. The deep man can only look at it down about the 11-yard line, as Busrow was the deep receiver, but the punt bounces away from him and will be downed at the 11-yard line, where the Green Dragons will take over. First and 10 at their own 11, but they have a 21-20 lead with 5:05 still to play here in the third quarter. So it's imperative that Pineville's defense make a stand on this series and not allow Harlan to get back into the lead even more than they are already, because coming from behind against this good running football team would be very, very difficult. Harlan is really a very effective running football team.
especially the fact that when they run the ball, they use up a lot of clock and limit your opportunities on offense.
Harlan runs motion. It's a quarterback keeper off the left side across the 15 out to the 18-yard line. Tanner Parks on the carry. He got 7, and it'll be 2nd and 3.
We'd like to take the time right here to thank Brian O'Brien and 106.3, the big one, for carrying us.
Pineville guilty of a personal foul on that tackle, and it'll be a major penalty, moving the ball out to the 33-yard line. And Harlan gets a first down, and they move away from their own goal line.
Give you the Coca-Cola stat rundown for all those listening to us on the radio. At the half, it was the Mountain Lions 20-14. Green Dragons got the ball to open the third, scored, and that's where we're at, 20-21 Green Dragons.
Motion man gets the ball, cuts it upfield, and he's got daylight. 40, 50, down into Pineville territory, all the way down to the 35-yard line. Ledford on the carry, and he rips a big chunk of yardage off for a Harlan first down all the way down to the Pineville 36-yard line. So that's 41 yards on the carry by Ledford. As he was sprinting to the right side, saw an opening, turned it upfield, and turned on the Jets.
A lot of arm tackling. This just missed tackles by the Mountain Lions. Ledford had some speed, though. Once he got an opening, got a step.
He doesn't hesitate. I like the way he runs. He doesn't tiptoe his way up when there's a hole there. He hits it full speed. Quarterback keeper, and another big hole. Running room down inside the 30. A missed tackle at the 20. And finally banged out of bounds is Tanner Parks, but he's down inside the 15-yard line at about the 13. So Harlan chewing up big chunks of yardage now. That's 23 more yards on the quarterback keeper by Parks.
Jaybird with a big missed tackle on the right side would have got him about the 20.
Pineville wants a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Harlan 21, Pineville 20.
Full of surprises. 1 minute you're driving down the road in your car. Next minute you're hit by a careless driver. You're surprised to find yourself in so much debt. Who knew you would lose your job? When the unexpected happens, call Gamble & Wilder Law. If you're a victim of a car wreck, malpractice, or denied workers' comp, you need the personal attention of Gamble & Wilder Law. We cannot stop the unexpected, but we can help you get your life back. Call the law offices of Gamble & Wilder, Pineville, Kentucky.
4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Uncle Mo is moved over to the Green Dragons side as on their second possession of the second half, they are pushing the ball right down the field. Drive started on their own 11-yard line, and now it is 1st and 10 from the Mountain Line 13-yard line.
Well, Pineville's defense really being tested now as they need to step up and make a stop. But Harlan has really gashed them here on this drive. They've run at them at will. Big chunks of yardage. So from the Pineville 13, shotgun formation. They run motion. It's a quarterback keeper again, straight up the middle. Short yardage this time, down inside the 10, down to about maybe the 9.5-yard line. A pickup of about 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7. Let's call it the Pineville 10-yard line. 21-20, Harlan leading. 3:41 to go in the third quarter.
Shackelford in on that tackle for the Mountain Lions. Everybody listening on the radio, Harlan is driving towards the flood wall, right to left.
They stay in the shotgun formation. Quarterback is Tanner Parks, the junior. They run motion. Parks has it, lost it, and he has to dive on it back at the 14. Snap got away from him, but he's able to alertly get on the ball. Well, they gave him a pretty good mark initially. Now they put it back at the 15, so maybe it wasn't as kind as I initially thought. So it's 3rd down and 13 for Harlan outside the Pineville 15-yard line. Here's the motion man. Parks wants to throws left side, got his man, another missed tackle, and another touchdown. Busrow walks in for the score. As he put a move on out there, the Pineville man caught flat-footed, couldn't stay with him, and Busrow takes it in, complete a 15-yard pass play for a touchdown.
That was the sophomore Nike Mason. Busrow just broke his ankles, and Mason didn't have a play on that, and Green Dragons put up 6 more, attempting the PAT now.
Ledford's the kicker. Snaps a little high. They get it down. Ledford gets it away. They run into him again. Here's the flag, and it's going to be, I think, another penalty on Pineville, which will let Harlan kick it off from the Pineville side of the 50-yard line. So the extra point is good, giving Harlan an 8-point lead. Still just a one-possession game, 28-20. But the Green Dragons drive 89 yards, and they score with 2:28 left here in the 3rd quarter.
I'd like to take a minute to thank some of our wonderful sponsors who make this game happen. John's Tire Discount, Mills Furniture and Appliance, All-Star Trophies, Long's Pick Pack, Arnett and Steel, Douglas Law Office, Mountain View Nursing Home, and Liberty Automotive down there in Barberville. Looks like the adjustments that the Green Dragons made at halftime have paid dividends big.
Of course, this is the final night of most district games. Pineville on the return out across the 20 to the 22 or 23-yard line. It's Mason fielding the kickoff and returning it out to that point. And Pineville now down by 8 late in the 3rd quarter. And a crucial offensive series coming up.
If you need new tires, go to John's Tire Discount. Ask for Joe Jarvis. He'll put 4 on there for you. Call him, 606-337-9330. That's Joe Jarvis at John's Tire Discount.
2 wideouts left, 2 to the right. Pineville running motion this time, and Woolham running behind the motion man, headed out to the left side. He gets to the corner, and he's got a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down out across the 30, out to about the 34. He gained 11. And it'll be 1st and 10 Mountain Lions from their own 34.
Harlan puts up 2 touchdowns early in this 3rd quarter, but the Mountain Lions are still just down by 8. So they can score, get a 2-point conversion, and we're tied back up.
But I don't think they can go down another score and come back.
That'd be very difficult considering we're under a minute 50 now in the 3rd quarter.
Woolham rolling right, swings it out here right side, dropped by Mason. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 at the Pineville 34-yard line.
It's night and day difference from Mason from the first half to the second half. First half, Mason was catching the ball all over the place. Minute 41 remaining in the third.
Trips out to the right. 3 receivers out to the right. Left. Right side is the wide side of the field. Woolham looking at the sideline. Now takes it and he rolls right. He throws it out here for Mason, who makes a catch. And he is upended at the 46-yard line, but that's going to be a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. That was a tough catch. Mason hanging on to it, took a hit, but he held onto the football and he moves the sticks for a Pineville first down.
Great catch by Mason there. Took a big hit, upended there, wasn't he, John? It
was one of those spectacular highlight type plays that as a photographer you hope you get a chance to get a picture of. The receiver's in the air and he came down hard. First down, Pineville at their own 46. Woolham hands it off. Oh, nothing doing this time. Harlan all over that. Nick Jarvis, one of the first ones in there for the Green Dragons. And then Big Thomas Morgan, that 280-pounder, close behind him. Lost back to the 42, lost about 4 yards. Second down, 14. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Harlan with a 3-man front. Woolham with a play-action fake, and he's throwing long over the middle of the field, and he's got a man wide open, and it's caught at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, at the 5, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a touchdown for the Mountain Lions. Jalen Bird wide open, and Woolham hit him in stride.
Woolham to Jay Bird.
And Pineville gets a much-needed score to pull within 2 points of Harlan, with 22 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Watch this catch, and Jay Bird makes a move. Once he does that, he's got nothing but pay dirt ahead of him. A little confusion here for the point after.
Well, the Mountain Lions going for 2 to try to tie this thing, even with a quarter remaining. So Woolham and Simpson in the backfield. Woolham, the quarterback. Takes it, rolls right. Looking, he's going to try to run it. And he lowers his head. And he is in there.
3-point conversion good. With 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
Woolham sneaks into the end zone on the 2-point conversion, and we're tied 28-28. Timeout on the field. Back with the kick after this.
In the heart of a song, on the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter, I'll remember you.
Arnett and Steele Funeral Home and Cremation Center, Pineville, Kentucky.
Well, this battle for 119 has turned into quite a football game here at Pineville. We're even 28-28 with just seconds remaining in the third quarter, as Pineville goes 77 yards, scoring on a 58-yard touchdown pass and a 2-point run for the conversion to tie this game at 28. And now the Mountain Lions kick off to Harlan. And they skimming along on the ground, and it bounces past the deep man, Busrow, who goes back and picks it up, looks for running room, and he can't get to the corner. They yank him down at the 16-yard line. Josh Lawson grabbed him and slammed him down. And Harlan will have it back at their 16. 13 seconds left in our third quarter. 28-28. Harlan and Pineville all tied up here in this district battle. Harlan can win the district. If they win this game, they'll win it outright. Pineville can throw it into a tiebreaker if they can knock off the Dragons. Shotgun formation, and Harlan runs motion out of it, and it's a quarterback keeper. And getting to the corner and running downfield for a first down across the 30 out to the 34 is Tanner Parks. And that's going to be a Dragon first down with just seconds left in this quarter. 5 of them, 5 seconds remaining. They'll mark the ball ready for play. It is a Harlan first down. And they wind the clock, and we'll not see another play here in this quarter. Well, we've played 3 quarters and still very much in doubt the outcome of this one. 28-28 after 3. Back in a moment.
Just a reminder, after the
Long's Pick Pack customers are always number 1 with us.
We are passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest produce and superior products. So when you come to Long's Pick Pack, your grocery shopping experience is something to enjoy and look forward to, not just a chore you have. Mikey wants to invite all the kids, too.
Come to Long's, join the Galaxy Kids Club.
Long's Pick Pack, 134 Pine Street, Pineville, where the culture of our community is alive.
At the end of 3, we're tied up. Mountain Lions, Green Dragons. This is the reaction of Tucker Woolham after the 2-point conversion. That's what you like to see from your leader right there. Enthusiasm, getting the fans fired up. Mountain Lions got Uncle Mo on their side again. Green Dragons have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 32.
Well, it's Harlan first down. As these teams have beaten, banged, and battled each other all night long. Been a great football game. And we're still, the outcome still very much in doubt. Quarterback draw, straight ahead, short yardage across the 35, 36 for Parks. Got 3.
This is offensive scheme is a little bit different from the first half. They've gone to the shotgun, and Parks has kept it a little bit more.
They've abandoned the one a little bit, run some motion, done some other things. So, yeah, they've changed some things up.
One name that I noticed that we haven't mentioned a lot in the second half is Jarvis. He's not been in the backfield much. Shotgun formation.
Rolling left, they want to throw. And they throw long over the middle of the field, and it's too long. Intended for Ledford down at the Pineville 40, and he was behind the defense, but they threw it too tall for him to pull in. So now, another one of those key long yardage situations that Harlan has been so good on tonight. 3rd down and 7 from their own 36-yard line. What a huge stop this would be for Pineville's defense if they can stop Harlan and get off the field and turn it over to their offense. 3rd down. Harlan sends a pair of receivers out to the right side. They look a little confused. Now they finally get lined up. Now they shift some more. Quarterback rolling right, wants to throw, and he's throwing long down the field, way down there, too far, incomplete, down at the 32-yard line, trying to hit Ledford, but nowhere close to Ledford. They threw that a long way, but way too far out of the reach of the receiver, Killian Ledford. So Harlan helps out a little bit by passing, trying to go long with the football out of their passing game. And it gives Pineville a chance to stop them and brings up 4th down. And they drop Holden Williams back in punt formation inside his 25-yard line. Pineville has Adams back deep as a single safety. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. And a fair catch called for and taken. Pineville will have it at their 33 with 11:02 left to play in the game. And the score even at 28-28. The Mountain Line defense got the job done, although
We are your friends.
We are your neighbors.
Running game, they tried to throw it deep, and they weren't really too close to connecting on either of those pass plays.
No, that 3rd down was pass intended for Ledford was way over his head.
So let's see what the Mountain Lions can do with it. A chance to recapture the lead. They have the ball back, and it's still a tie game. And they float one over the middle where it's caught by Adams. He sprints to the sideline. He got a block. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. They've got him pinned in on the corner. And up near midfield, he is forced out of bounds at the 49. That was a slick little play by Willem to Adams. Down to the, out to the Pineville 49. That's a Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. And it's a 1st and 10 on a 16-yard pickup.
Excellent pass by Willem.
.51 left in the game. They hand the ball off. They got running room on the corner. Bouncing it outside is Simpson, and he's tackled in Harlan territory down inside the 45, down to about the 42 or 43-yard line. They're going to mark him shy of the 1st down. Football is at the Harlan 43. So it's about 2 yards short of a Pineville 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Willem will hand it off to Simpson again. He gets to the corner again at the 40 and is pushed out of bounds as he gets down about the 36-yard line. That'll be a Mills Furniture and Appliance 1st down. Lawrence Simpson, sophomore for the Mountain Lions, moves the sticks. They're down at the Harlan 36-yard line. 1st and 10 with 10:38 on the clock.
Score still knotted up, 28-28.
Willem stays in the shotgun. They look to the sideline. Coach Bart Elam flashing those signals to him. Harlan jumping around on defense. Willem will keep it himself. He gets a block on the corner. He's at the 35, down to the 32-yard line. Got about 4 more yards. This time they stay in bounds, and so the clock continues to run down to 10:22. Pineville driving for what would be the go-ahead score. It's a 28-28 game. Pineville at the Harlan 32, 2nd and 6. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They've run out of this formation the last few snaps. Willem wants to throw, and he's throwing down the field long. Got a man wide open, and it's caught at the 10. That's a touchdown. Bird on the grab. He was all alone behind the defense, and he walks in for the Pineville lead as they move ahead 34-28. A John's Tire Discount touchdown pass covering 32 yards from Tuck Willem to Jalen Bird. And now a big extra point. Every play in this game now down the stretch becomes even more magnified, the importance of it. The kicker is Bird, who just caught the touchdown pass. Harlan has won 13 out of the last 15 meetings with Pineville. Snap, kick by Bird on its way. Looks good, is good. 35-28. Pineville has the lead. We'll have the kickoff when we return.
We are your friends.
We are your neighbors. We are part of your community.
We are your family.
We are your nurses.
We are your doctors.
We are your hospital.
We are Pineville Community Hospital. Safe, quality care for Southeast Kentucky.
The fans are on their feet here in Bill Adams Stadium, singing the Mountain Lion song as the Mountain Lions take the lead 35-28 with 9:52 remaining in the game. The battle of 119, John. It's going to come down to the wire.
Bird to kick off. And here it is, end over end down the middle of the field, where it's scooped up back at the 15-yard line. And returned out to the 30, Ledford on the return. So Harlan first down at the Harlan 30-yard line, now trailing 35-28. Harlan stays with the running game. And they blasted in there for 2, maybe 3 yards out to the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
Jarvis.
Yeah, Nick Jarvis, the big senior fullback, 207-pounder, lost a helmet.
So he immediately has to come out of the game when the helmet comes off.
Second down at the 33.
Big defensive possession for the Mountain Lions.
Shotgun formation with Parks. Standing on the 30-yard line. They bring Ledford in motion. Parks on the keeper, and they got him for little or no gain at the 32-yard line. Robbie Miller in there for the Mountain Lions. And another 3rd and long for Harlan.
This place may erupt if Mountain Lions can hold them on this 3rd down.
8:20 to go. Here's a shotgun formation for Parks. They bring Ledford back in motion. And they hand him the ball on a sweep. And he's over near the first down stick, and a penalty flag comes flying at the point of the tackle. Might be a face mask on that far sideline. So hold the phone. It was right at the point of the tackle where that flag came flying out. It is face mask Mountain Lions. So a major penalty against Pineville. From the 40 out to the 46-yard line is where they're going to mark it.
It's one of those inadvertent face mask penalties, correct?
First down, Harlan. As the penalty aids them in the first down, but I think they had it on the run anyway. 7:45 to go. Pineville with a 7-point lead. Harlan with the ball. There's the motion man. Parks throws over left side, and he hit his motion man, who is immediately driven out of bounds. That was Ledford.
Jaybird with a big tackle for the Mountain Lions.
That was a sure, solid tackle. A gain of about 4 yards up near midfield. Second down and about 6.
Good catch by Ledford, considering he was drilled as soon as the ball met his hands.
Parks brings Busrow in motion this time, but they slip it back the other way. And here's running room for a first down as Stapleton ran back inside after the motion man passed, and he's down to about the 43-yard line. And a first down for the Green Dragons. A gain of 7, and they wind the clock. 6:50 to go. 35-28 Pineville. The Mountain Lion defense urging the fans to make a little noise. Parks on the keeper this time, bangs it in there, and he got hit hard at the 40. Second and 7. Football across the 40 at the Pineville 39. Second down. Let's call it 6.
6 minutes remaining.
Harlan in no hurry. They know what they're doing. They're sticking with their game plan. Here goes Ledford in motion, right to left. They're going to throw it over here to the right side, and it's too tall, intended for Busrow. Mason closing quickly on defense for Pineville, but the pass too tall. We've seen a lot of those from the quarterback over the head of his intended receiver. And a crucial third down play coming up for the Dragons. Another one of those. I don't know how many we've had in this game. And to their credit, they've been able to handle most of them.
Seems like from the very first possession.
Third down and 6 at the Pineville 39. Ledford goes in motion, quarterback keeper, and he's short of the first down. He got about half of it, down to the 37. It's fourth down for Harlan. Fourth and about 4. Harlan at the Pineville 37-yard line. 5:18 to go in the game. 35-28. Pineville, big play, big enough that Harlan wants a timeout. Timeout, Green Dragons. We'll be back. 35-28, Pineville in front.
Serious car accidents and other motor vehicle crashes require the guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today, 337-3330.
5:17 remaining in the fourth. Green Dragons trailed the Mountain Lions 28-35. A huge fourth down coming up for Harlan as they have it 4th and 4 on the Mountain Lion 37.
Each club has 2 timeouts remaining. But certainly a big play in deciding the outcome of this game is coming up right now. 5:17 left. 35-28. Pineville leading. Here comes Harlan to the line of scrimmage. They're back in that wing T. Actually, they've got a double wing over here on the right. And here is a timeout call ahead of the snap. Pineville's going to use a timeout after they saw that alignment. That was a little bit different than what they'd been lining up in the last few plays. So Coach Barleadham decides, wait just a minute, I think we need to talk this one over. And he uses one of his timeouts. So Pineville has 1 timeout remaining. Certainly a great deal of thanks to the sponsors that have allowed us to be here to bring you this game, and to the folks listening in on WRIL. We appreciate you joining us as well. So, Brandon, give us a rundown of the folks that have covered our telecast of this game.
We got John's Tire Discount, Joe Jarvis up there, 337-9330. Pineville Pharmacy, Mills Furniture and Appliance, Albie Brock in the Bell County Fiscal Court, All-Star Trophies, Gambrel and Wilder Law, Long's Pick Pack, Pineville Hospital, Arnett and Steele Funeral Home, Justin Mays, and just after the game we'll have the Justin Mays State Farm Player of the Game, Douglas Law, People's Choice Pharmacy, Mountain View Nursing Home, Middlesboro Housing Authority, and Liberty Automotive, the great guys down there in Barberville.
4th down and 4 for Harlan at the Pineville 37. The Mountain Lions have the lead, and Harlan going to work. Rolling right, it's a keeper all the way, and it's a first down. That'll be a first down for the Dragons on a rollout. They take it inside the 25 down to the 22. A pickup of 15 yards. First and 10. Harlan. They keep the drive alive. 5 minutes to go. Up under center, Parks. Deals it off. And a big hole running straight ahead for good yardage is Brock. He's down inside the 10. It's going to be a first down, I believe, and goal to go.
Ball looks to be spotted just to the inside of the 10-yard line.
The backside of the football is touching the 10, so it is first down and goal to go. There's the handoff. They get a big hole running behind the left side inside the 10 down near the 5-yard line. Was Stapleton. As we go under 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Harlan trails 28-35, but they're knocking on the door right here.
Second down, goal to go at the Pineville 5-yard line. Handoff, Jarvis hit at the 5. Surges inside the 5 down near the 2. Third and goal from the Pineville 2-yard line.
3:05 remaining in the game.
Big Nick Jarvis, a 207-pound fullback, playing some power football. Third down, goal to go.
Harlan getting in no hurry.
No, they've stayed very patient on this drive. Parks hands it off, and that's a touchdown. Stapleton scores with 2:31 to play. A 2-yard run by Paul Stapleton.
Green Dragons need the PAT to tie this up at 35 with 2:31 remaining in the game.
They're going to kick. It's a fake. They're going to throw for the end zone, and it's complete. They gambled and scored on a 2-point pass, and they lead it 36-35. The snap to the holder, who jumped up, stepped out to the right, and threw it in the end zone to complete a 2-point play. And what a gamble by Harlan coach J.B. Donahue. It makes him look like a very, very intelligent man because it worked. But that was quite a gamble by him, one that paid off.
Absolutely. Anytime you take a chance like that, it's kind of either feast or famine. You're a genius if it works, and you're, oh my God, what did he do if it doesn't work?
Well, Pineville has 2.5 minutes to go.
The last couple touchdowns have been quick for the Mountain Lions.
Certainly it isn't over yet. 36-35 Harlan. What a game.
Everybody's got their money's worth and more tonight. Just a great atmosphere. Hall of Fame, senior night. It's going to come down to Pineville. 2:31 remaining in the game.
Here's Williams, the kicker, and he bounces it along on the ground. It's fielded by an upback, returned across the 45 to the 46-yard line. So Pineville has good field position as Josh Lawson fielded the short kickoff and puts the Mountain Lions in shape at their own 46. So they're 54 yards away, and they have 2:28 to go. Harlan 36, Pineville 35.
That's a gutsy call. We've got a injured player, Harlan player, over here on the Mountain Lion sideline. So
looks like he's cramping up. They're stretching that leg out.
We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be, well, he's back up and ready to go. So we'll stay right here. Mountain Lions got great field position for this possible final drive of the ball game.
Well, we'll see if they have just a little bit of fire left here. With 2:28 to go, they're down by 1 point. Harlan in a 3-man front. Pineville with 2 wideouts each way. Willem takes it, hands it off to Simpson. He eludes the man in the backfield, but then they surround him and throw him back. Only got about a yard out of that. Up to the 47-yard line. 2:20 on the clock. Second down and 9. Woolham rolling right. Throws it downfield. Got his man down at the 35-yard line. It's Adams on the catch. The Mills Furniture and Appliance first down. They'll mark him down at the 37. That'll stop the clock with 1:59 while they move the sticks. First and 10, Pineville, the Harlan 37-yard line. The clock is running now, 1:50. Harlan with a 1-point lead. A 1:40. Woolham in trouble, guns it upfield, complete, short gain down to the 31. Got about 6. Pineville does have one timeout remaining. 1:25 on the clock.
They seem to be taking a lot of time getting the play and snapping the ball.
1:15 on the clock. 1:10. Woolham rolls left, looks, throws it out here left side. Caught, big hit, but it's held on to by Adams, and that, I believe, for a first down. If so, that'll stop the clock with 1:05. He's down to the 26-yard line. A Mills Furniture and Appliance first down on the pass play.
Great catch by Adams. He got hammered, but he held on to the ball.
1 minute to play. 36-35 Harlan. Pineville at the Harlan 25. 52 seconds. Woolham steps left, looks, in trouble. He's throwing downfield, and he underthrew his man. The defender had slipped. He was trying to hit Miller, who was in the end zone. The Harlan defender slipped, or he would have probably picked that ball off. It stops the clock with 46 seconds to go. Second and 10, back at the Harlan 25.
Other than Woolham's interception on their first play, that's just the second bad pass he's thrown tonight.
Oh, he's had some great throws tonight, and his receivers have made some tremendous catches for him. Second down, 10 yards to go, but 46 seconds is the key thing on the clock. Woolham looking, gets a block, he's looking, he's scrambling out to the right side. He's throwing downfield for the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown, Adams!
What a play. 37 seconds remaining. Woolham in trouble, rolls to his right, throws into triple coverage. Adams out of nowhere with his sure hands. And I'm sure the Pineville faithful have heard that numerous times. Woolham to Adams for the touchdown.
25-yard touchdown pass. John's Tire Discount touchdown puts Pineville in front, 41-36. Still 37 seconds remaining. Pineville is going for 2. Woolham takes it, sprints right, he's in trouble. Trying to get to the sideline. Now he's going for the pylon, and he races in for the 2-point conversion. He outran the defense when he got to the corner. There wasn't anybody there, and he steps inside the pylon for a 2-point conversion. And Pineville has a 43-36 lead over Harlan with 37 seconds to play.
Let's take another look at the Woolham's to Adam touchdown, which gave the lead. Rolls to his right. Beautiful catch. Just beautiful. And then the 2-point conversion. Woolham goes to his right, looking. Almost tackled there, but just eludes the defender and goes in for the 2-point conversion.
Well, still 37 anxious seconds on the clock for Pineville fans. But the Mountain Lions, at least for the moment, are in front in this one, 43-36.
And that was a gutsy call by Bart Elam.
Bird to kick off. And he skips it along on the ground where it's scooped up at the 35-yard line and returned to the 45, to the 50, and to the Pineville 48 by Paul Stapleton. That leaves 31 seconds on the clock.
Mountain Lions secondary cannot get beat deep here. This atmosphere at Bill Adams Stadium, Samuels Field, is electric right now. Everybody's on their feet. We're going to have a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the final 31 seconds right after this.
Serious car accidents and other motor vehicle crashes require the guidance of an attorney. At the Douglas Law Office, we represent people who have suffered significant injuries in auto, truck, and other motor vehicle accidents. The Douglas Law Office is available to serve clients across the state. We understand all of the financial recovery options available for accident victims and their families. We never represent insurance companies. Call the Douglas Law Office today, 337-3330.
31 seconds till this one is over.
Maybe.
That's right. Mountain Lions lead 43-36. So overtime could be a possibility.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Not with the history and between these two teams. I agree right with you.
And as hard as these two teams have played, that might be appropriate. Well, Pineville apparently used their last time out. At least that's what it shows on the scoreboard. The officials conferring right now. I think Coach Bart Elam saying, I'm not sure, maybe I got one left.
They've not signaled, so I guess.
Well, we'll find out. Maybe he won't need it. Harlan operates out of a shotgun with Parks taking it and rolling left, and he's wanting to throw. And he's throwing long down the middle of the field, and he's got a man, but he missed him. Again, too tall for the deep receiver. As breaking down the middle of the field was Caleb Adkins. Pineville had double coverage back there, but Adkins was kind of in the slot there. He was open. Second and 10, 24 seconds to go. This time they'll roll right and try to throw, and they're throwing long down the field again. Got a man back there, wide open. Caught and dropped. Is it a fumble? They're battling for it. Pineville falls on it. If it's a fumble, Pineville's got it. If it's an incomplete pass, it's Harlan with third down and 10. Now what's the call? It's Pineville's ball.
Wow.
They're ruling it a catch and a fumble. And the Mountain Lions recovered at their 2-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Now, Harlan has 2 timeouts left, so they can make them snap the ball a couple of times. But the Mountain Lions, wow, they dodged a bullet right there.
That was just an amazing play. He caught the ball and fumbled, and then the Harlan defender got it and lost it, and somehow or another Pineville recovers on their own 2-yard line with 17 seconds remaining.
The Mountain Lions leading by 7. If they can successfully snap the ball about 3 times here, maybe they can kill this thing. But Harlan's going to use their 2 timeouts and make them snap it, I know. So they would have to snap it a 3rd time for time to run out and be able to kill the clock. But the Mountain Lions lead at 43-36. Harlan almost got that thing in the end zone. The receiver, the rule, had possession of the ball. Then there was some contact, and the ball popped free. We had to wait and see if they ruled he had contact and control of the ball, which apparently he did, or at least that was the ruling on the field, and then Pineville ends up with it at their 2-yard line. So, oh my goodness, what a finish we have coming up here. So the Mountain Lions, they've got to successfully snap this football and see if they can kill this clock. The Pineville still operating in a shotgun formation. They take a snap and run it straight ahead out to about the 4 or 5 yard line. And Harlan's not going to use their timeouts. And the game ends.
The first battle of 119 is finished. Final score.
Pineville has defeated Harlan 43-36 is the final score.
The battle of 119.
As the Mountain Lions hold off the Green Dragons in dramatic fashion. And it was quite a finish and quite a game between these 2 old rivals as the Mountain Lions win it and they throw this district into a tiebreaker situation. Let's take a short timeout. We'll be back with our Coca-Cola stats and scoring report after this break.
People's Choice Pharmacy offers you the lowest prices on all prescriptions and as well as all your over-the-counter medications. It's true. And since you'll pay the same copay for your medications no matter where you go, why not experience the friendliness, the professionalism, and the speed of service you only get at People's Choice Pharmacy? See why our customers tell their friends about People's Choice Pharmacy. Open 6 days a week. People's Choice Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
2-1. Quite a finish to the district season as Pineville holds off Harlan 43-36. The Mountain Lions knocking off the Green Dragons, but just barely, as the ball ends up at the Pineville 2-yard line when the Mountain Lions recover a fumble and they're able to run out the clock and win the game. Here's our stat and scoring report. Pineville took the opening kickoff and on the first play from scrimmage threw an interception. That set Harlan up in Pineville territory. The Green Dragons drove 38 yards and scored on a 2-yard run by Nick Jarvis. The extra point gave Harlan a 7-0 lead, 7:56 into the game. Pineville came back on their possession, drove 56 yards. Wool on a 4-yard keeper. The point after tied the game with 2:40 left in the quarter, 7-7, and that's the way the first quarter wrapped up. Harlan got on the board again early in the second quarter, this time taking over at the Pineville 42. They scored on a Brock 4-yard run and point after to put them up 14-7 with 11:22 left in the half. Back came the Mountain Lions. Driving from their own 25, they went 75 yards. Woolham scoring on another 4-yard run. The point after tied the game, 14-14. They then forced Harlan to punt, took over at their own 43, and Pineville drove down the field, most of it on a Woolham to Bird 48-yard touchdown pass that put them up 20-14. They missed the extra point, but they had that 6-point lead, and that's the way we went to halftime. Pineville 20, Harlan 14. The Green Dragons took the second half kickoff at their own 32. They went 68 yards. Parks then hit Busrow with a touchdown pass that tied the game at 20. They converted the extra point to make it 21-20 Harlan, 7:28 in the third quarter. And they scored again after forcing a Pineville punt. They took over at their own 11 and zipped it down the field quickly, going 89 yards as they Parks to Bustro again. The point after put Harlan up 28-20 with 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Pineville scored just in the closing seconds of the third quarter as a 58-yard touchdown pass by the Mountain Lions, and the two-point conversion by Woolham made it 28-28. Again, they forced a Harlan punt, and Pineville got the lead. They drove 67 yards, a 32-yard touchdown pass to Jalen Bird, and that made it 35-28 with 9:52 to play in the game. But Harlan methodically, very steadily moved it down the field, drove 70 yards, scored on a Stapleton 2-yard run with just 2:31 to go, and they gambled. They went for two, and they were successful. And that gave them a 36-35 lead with just 2:31 left in the game. But back came the Mountain Lions, and Woolham then hit Adams with 37 seconds left in the game, a 25-yard touchdown pass, and the run for two gave the Mountain Lions a 43-36 lead. Harlan came back on their last possession of the game, got the ball at the Pineville 49-yard line, threw a long pass down the field that was caught. Pineville forced a fumble. They recovered the fumble at their own 2-yard line, and they're able to run out the clock and hold off Harlan 43-36. The Mountain Lions win it over the Green Dragons. And a tough call. A lot of people played great for Pineville here tonight. As Jalen Bird, though, the senior wide receiver, we're going to give him our Justin Mays State Farm Insurance Player of the Game award. So congratulations to Jalen Bird. And congratulations to Pineville, Coach Bart Elam and all his staff. A hard-fought win over Harlan, but the Mountain Lions got it done. The final, Pineville 43, Harlan 36.
We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been the John's Tire Discount High School Game of the Week. I'm Brandon Howard, and that was the man, the legend himself, John Engel. Have a good night, and we will see you guys next Friday.